Alright. What's up, guys? Welcome back for some more Planet Crafters. Sensei Mad God, let's jump right in. Alright, so, last time, I need to name you, don't I? Yup. Don't have the magnesium, so we're gonna run back to the lake house real quick. So on the docket for today, guys, we're gonna do some expansion over at the Butterfly. And see what else we get up to, you know? I'm chaotic like that. What can I say? Let's see. He is an Edward. I kind of like it. Yeah. Edward. What? What? Anyway, back to the lake house you gave her. Alright, let's go. That's everything we need to make this happen. I'm thinking 2 or 3 new domes, maybe 3 or 4. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get there. We probably just need to dump all this crap. The question is... yeah, like that. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many that actually builds, but we're gonna go with that number for right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, half that number because we only need 1 zeolite. Oh, I think it's actually 5 domes then, in that case. So now that I think about it. God, we're gonna... I really wish I could build circuit boards, man. If I could build circuit boards, we'd be set. Oh, I need to put that glass powder away. 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Hang on, guys. I need to go real quick. Okay. We need squash algae into methane. I just realized something, guys. That would be really useful. I forgot already. What did I say? Squash and algae. Alright, we need to head up to the biolab because that's where all my food production is. Because we have need of something we don't have, which is the squash. Okay, there's 4. I think we need 1 more. look at it, guys. It looks pretty good, actually, my little collection. I know I haven't gotten all of them yet, so there's still work to be done there. But we'll get it figured out. Alright. Okay. Back to the lake house. I think there's one more place I can check to see if I have the squash I need without having to wait for it to grow. If it's not up there, then I'm gonna have to work with what I have, and then once the squash is grown, I'll make the last of the T2. But this does tell me something. If I want more mass production I need to increase my production of squash, which probably means it's about time for me to build a proper food production facility. Wow, look at all this crap I have up here. Holy. I got golden seeds just sitting around doing nothing. This is beans, okay. Duly noted. Alright. So we're just gonna roll with what we have, but before we do that, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lay out the plan for you guys for the next major expansion build we're gonna have to do here. So what we'll do is we need to go upstairs real quick and just check on something. Actually, you know, I could probably do that on the other side of the building, downstairs. Alright guys, here's my thoughts. Just hear me out here, okay? So, we have this entire side over here with not a lot going on, right? Yet. We don't have anything yet, really. But what we could do is we could build a bunch of food production over here. We could move our food production from up by the up at the biolab, keep the bare minimum up there just so we can keep things pumping, you know what I'm saying? And then because if we do that, right, need some water. But we need more squash, and that's the thing, right? Like, there's obviously things I'm not producing in enough quantity currently to be able to be effective, so we need to expand our food production facilities. And that, to me, means squash. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean squash. What I mean by that is, what it means to me is we need, why is that? Oh, okay, it's the same. Okay, that gives us 2 more and a beans, right? I don't know what I do actually know what the beans are good for. The beans are really good for producing advanced food type stuff, like the honey beans and whatnot. The honey bean soup or whatever it is. Put that in a squash. There we go. Now we got 3 squashes. There we go. effort. There we go. Alright guys, let's go. A little laggy this morning, that's alright. Let's go back over to, yeah. So like I said guys, I'm sure you saw the last video, but if you, ooh, they do produce silkworm. Okay, I see you. I see you. Like I said guys, these ecosystems are one of the best things. The minute you get them, build 3 or 4, right? Scatter them around, do whatever you want with them, but build 3 or 4. And make sure at least one's nearby at least one of your bases, if not one near every base. Because here's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna pop in here, you're gonna check on them every once in a while. You're gonna get something like a chevron butterfly, something that you've never seen before. But the real prize here, right? The real prize is that you get all that and a bag of chips for free for the process of building one of these bad boys, right? And one of these bad boys does not cost a lot. I mean, it's tier 2 mutagen, common larva, a bag of tier 2 fertilizer, a water bottle, algae, and bacteria cell. That's actually not that hard to do. Once you're far enough into the game that you unlock these things, you're probably gonna have some of that stuff just sitting around. Because either you haven't started really using tier 2 mutagens, which is probably the hardest thing to get, or you have, and you know how to do it now, and you've unlocked the recipe, so you can always just make them on as needed. Plus you have the auto crafter most likely by this point, so it's all just good wins, right? Anyway, but the ecosystems, right, their advantages is that as long as you're willing to gamble a little bit here, right, you can grow up to one of these bad boys. You can throw one down, leave it alone, later you come back, roll up to it, and just pick yourself up some larvae of all different types, and there's a good chance you're going to get some bee larvae and apparently silkworm larvae, and so you don't no longer have to necessarily go around and find and source materials to make larvae yourself. You now have a random larva generator essentially that's going to do it for you. Yep. That was good. Hmm. Alright. Let's see. A little laggy this morning. Oh, it's kind of weird. I don't like being in this area. I'm just saying. Like, I just don't. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, well, duh. I forgot one ingredient, guys. Nobody said anything. Let's see. It actually looks really cool. And I know it's gonna look even cooler as I get the windows put in on this side, on this corner here. But just the fly up, guys. Tell me that didn't look really cool, and it didn't look like super well put together and crap. Like, it just kind of like stunning. Like, I really enjoyed that fly up. Like, if I'm like, that's kind of my metric for like, did I do a good job? I'm you will find out, like, I'm more than happy to disassemble an entire base just to reassemble it for no other reason than that I don't like how it looks. Right? So, that's the thing. Right, I know that those are all in the wrong place, but we're just going to throw them in there for right now because I need space for some iron. Let's go. Alright. Taking a bit longer than I thought I was going to, but that's okay. I really kind of like that plateau up there. If it weren't for the waterfall, right, that'd be a perfect spot to build. Like, the waterfall makes it what it is, but I just, you know. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Oh my gosh, come on. So if I build a compartment between these spaces, do you think I can actually link these? Or is this going to be one of those things where I built it and now I'm going to have to unbuild it again and again and again and again until I get it perfect? The problem is this area is so slopey on the edges. Like, it's very flat in the interspace, but it's very slopey everywhere you go. And so having to, like, it's difficult. I guess I could raise this up a bit. I don't know. Maybe. Like that, I guess. There we go. Alright, so that might be our platform. Alright. You just need iron, dude. Like, I want like another chest. Like, you know, from Minecraft, the ones you throw down, where you fill it in one pot and then you throw down another chest in another spot. I think it's another chest. I don't know. Can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a little while since I played Minecraft, but yeah, I could use one of those, and it linked to my iron storage. That'd be ideal, I think. Four. That's fine. Why are you running so hard today? Alright. Well, What did that say? You know what? That might be it right there. Bingo. I forget how much work it's gonna be just to install one of these bad boys. And I'm not super complaining, it's just, you know, it's a lot. White, forgot. Need to leave took down the, yeah. Oh, it's dumb. We'll get that fixed. Oh my gosh. This lag is killing me. Let's go. That's actually really nice. Mm-hmm. Right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff there. So we got the makings for another couple of these guys. So we're gonna have to throw these down in some format or another. I'm not really sure how yet, but you can't do it like that. I wish I could get rid of these rocks. Do we build over the lagoon, guys? That's the question. Do we build over top of the lagoon? Like, we could be fancy like Applebee's. Like that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of hack job, but yeah, whatever, I suppose. Hang on, I want to check something real quick. Silk. Need 3 silkworms for that. It might not be a bad call out later. Alright, we'll think about that one. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Alright. That's pretty good. I really wanna... Alright, so let's leave it at that for right now. We added on 2 more. We're gonna have to do some fixins in the future to make that gel together properly, but that's not bad for right now. And that took up a good chunk of my time. I really don't love the idea that it's just floating there in midair when all the rest of it is scaffolded, but what can you do? Alright. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, exploiting those butterfly hacks and exploiting the larva generation hack, it's not a hack per se, it's part of the game, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically free shit, guys. Like, don't underestimate the power of free stuff. Like, look here, see, like, I come back and I got 4. Yeah, and you're gonna get some you're gonna get some larvae like the ones you could find. But keep this in mind as well, that at some point in the future you may decide that you may want to go for, and so we all know by now, probably you've probably seen a YouTube video about it, that there's an ending where that requires a crap ton of money to do, right? And at some point in the game you may decide, hey, I want to go for that ending, you know. And one of the good ways to like make lots of money is to create, like, and that's one of the reasons I keep these wheat and cocoa around, is because if I want to, what I can do is I can take those, build farm plots, and then start bringing production, and producing, cookies, because cookies are a good way to generate income. Yeah. As a result, if I can just, like, jam through some cookies, now we're talking about, like, come on. Alright. Oh. There we go. There we go. grab a circuit board real quick. If for no other reason than I want to build one more. Oh, too much, I think. There we go. Now, the trick here is I don't want this to be there we go. Okay. I'm really struggling today. Now, where is... There it is. Okay. Dope. Okay. Supply. Boom. 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 Alright, there we go. So we got that squash production going now. That'll be pretty good. Oh. You know, it's one of those things. It's like you're gonna start something and then it's gonna lead you to something else. So let's grab another. You know what? I'm gonna grab some water sucralite fertilizer. I'm gonna build one more because I do have a squash in my inventory. Alright. We're gonna supply squash, add a priority 2, and done. Alright, so that should give us a decent amount of squash production for a while. Hopefully. And if we just leave it alone for a little bit, it'll probably take care of itself. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure on this one, guys. Let me, oh, there was something that unlocked earlier and I haven't gone back and looked to see what it was. I need to figure that out. Let's see. Alright. Oh, I know what it is now, guys. The T5 heater. Look at that. The Emeo butterfly larva? What does it take to make one of those? Rare larva, T2 mutagen, and fertilizer. Alright, guys. You know what? Change of plans. I was gonna call it a day. So, rare larva, T2 food, fertilizer, and I think water? Is that what I said earlier? do want to grab that. Okay. That's actually a lot of... Wow, okay. We're going to build one of those before we call it quits for the day, but this asteroid bombardment's kind of pissing me off. Come on. Rare larva mutagen. It's not tier 2 mutagen, it's just regular mutagen. So we'll fly back. I guess we're gonna fly back over to the Butterfly Oasis, get the rare larvas I've been stashing over there, and we'll make at least one of these things. We might make two. I don't know. We have all the ingredients to make several, but they're worth, their multipliers is just good, right? So there's no reason not to do this. Oh, well, don't have to fly that far, but we probably still should fly that far just to get the extras. A couple extra. You never know, we might want to do this later. Alright, let's go. We're gonna build one, we're gonna get one of these larvae cooking in our incubator. And then we'll take a look at building a tier 5 heater and see what that looks like, and we might call it there, guys. I don't know. Although I did really want to put some more windows in today. It's a nice thing about my videos, it's not just one thing, I guess. I don't know. If you guys have stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. If you guys could drop a like on the video, that'd be fantastic. If you guys are really enjoying what I'm doing here, please subscribe. No. Wait, what? Did I look at the wrong thing earlier? Oh, well. Screw it. There we go. 87, 90, 93, 97. Hit that research button, my boy. 3, 7, 10, 13. Alright, good stuff there. Alright, we'll come back on that right now in a couple minutes. In the meantime, let's go check out, we have all the ingredients to build our very first tier 5 piece of equipment, guys, so we're going to go do that real quick. But before I do that, I do need to just double check something. Energy cost is 360.5 pressure add is 336 per second, and heat generation is 5,000. Wow, almost 5,500. Let's go. Jesus. Things like a tower in and of itself. Like, the thing is massive. Look at that. Yikes. Like, if you didn't know better and that I just placed that thing, you might think that's a part of the ship that fell off when it crashed, right? Let's go, guys. I wonder how much of a bump that gives you in heat production. A little bit. Maybe. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. What? But that is definitely not what I wanted, but okay, we'll take it. Okay, apparently the Emeo butterfly larva is not guaranteed off that recipe. There's a chance that you'll get a golden butterfly larva as well. That's good to know, guys. That's really good to know. I was wondering how I was going to get more of those since I'd used up the ones, since I already have all the ones I got from the alien ruins, right? The ruins of the Warden City have already been used up, so I was like, well, what do I do now? Well, I got my answer here, guys. Good news. I can make more. Perfect. Alright. Perfect. Alright, guys, well, so here's what I'm going to tell you. It's been productive at session. We're doing pretty well, I think, overall. Like, we got some expansion done. We're definitely cooking on the heat production now. We're gonna throw down a couple more of those heaters probably next time, and we'll see where we go from there. For now, I think we're gonna get back to base here, and I just want to check out the tech trees, right? One more time before we end the episode, and I think we're in a good spot overall. Like, we're gonna keep moving food production. I think we're gonna move 90% of our food production down here, although I do feel a little bit bad about that, considering I feel like it belongs up there in the biolab. But we're doing more and more of our work up here. But I do want to leave that lab down here. So I might split food production between here and there. And we'll see what happens. Let's see. We're at 9 terraformation overall. We're at 98.22, 98.225-ish. And the next unlock is at 120, so we've got a ways to go there. The water life collector unlocks at 155 ppm. That's quite a ways off. We have almost 100 ppm to go. The heat tree is done, which is kind of why I find it a little ironic that we unlock the heat generator and then don't really need it. The closest thing, honestly, here in this case is actually full pressure, and that's moving so slowly that it's almost negligible. We're probably a little bit of ways to go before we get the insect spreader. The gas extractor, tier 2, is still a bit off. And we're still quite a bit of ways from the tier 2 beehive. So got some work to do, guys. You know what? Screw it. I have a feeling that the reason I'm not seeing my what's it? My super alloy is not refilling is because the what am I trying to say here? Oh, the reason my super alloy isn't refilling is because that extractor is clogged up right now with the overflow, and it's not deleting it fast enough. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go over and check, but I don't know. We're gonna head over there, guys. There we go. Alright, there we go. That should unclog those things for a little bit, hopefully. And we'll go from there, I guess. What the? I didn't realize I had all this. There we go. We're coming back here, guys. I don't know where all my crap comes from. Sometimes I'm just like, I had all this? What? I didn't realize I had all this. This is fantastic. Alright, drop these in the circuit boards. Boom, 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 boom. And that's good stuff right there. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna run out iron quickly. Let's go. Uh, Two more? Two more. Alright. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. That actually looks really good, guys. Look at all them windows. I really think it's starting to come along. Like it's kind of starting to come together in a way I like. And alright guys, I've been saying it for the last few minutes, but I am going to call it here for today. And thank you all for tuning in. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and ciao for now.